Hey everybody, this is Terrell, relationship therapist Sims. Tonight's topic is going to be about sex. Yeah, I know, I said it. Back away from the screen. Please, back away. Alright, so, anyway, this is for anyone who wanted to jump up in the screen. Oh yeah, it's going to be exciting. Come on now, let's be mature about this. Oh, I almost pronounced that wrong. Let's be mature about this. So, basically tonight's topic is going to be about sex. Now, sex evolves around a bunch of emotions. Some people, do it just because. And that's just, I'm telling you how it is. Some people do it just because they like it. They like the feeling, the sensation that they get from it. The satisfaction that they get from it. And that kind of goes both ways. A lot of guys like it. They're going to go out and do it if they can get it. And a lot of girls feel the same way. It's not everybody. You gotta know yourself. If that's not you, don't worry about it. But if it is you, then, you have a choice to make. Either continue doing it or, make a change for the better. Because constantly doing it is not good for you. It's really not good as an outlook on life. That means that all you think about is sex. And that's not what life is about. There's so much more to life than just sex. But let's focus on men and women as opposed to me just focusing on one gender. Because I know right now if I just focus on men, then women are going to be like, he's right. You see what he's saying, right? You're listening, right? As opposed to the man got to wait 2 weeks to hear what I got to say about the women. So I'm just going to put both of them inside the same video. Now, when it comes to men, a lot of men, they like it. And you just gotta really think to yourself. If you like it so much right now, and you're probably doing it when you're not with someone, then what's gonna happen when you are with someone that you actually care about? If you still have that mentality that, oh, sex is great, sex is this, sex is that, I love it, I gotta have it, then let's say you meet someone who's not fake. Not to say anyone that you've been with is. Let's just say you met someone that was so real with you that they weren't going to give it up to you. That they will make you wait for it until they're ready. And let's say you haven't been in a situation where you had to wait for it. If you wanted it, you could get it. And people you mess with give it to you willingly. But you met someone who's not that type of person. Someone who has higher standards for herself. If you met that person, that girl, or you met that man that wasn't willing to do it when you wanted to, they wanted to wait until they felt like it was okay to go ahead and do it, however much time they need to really feel if that's what they want to do, what are you going to do as being someone who likes to have sex? Are you going to go out and get it from someone else? Or are you going to wait? Those are pretty much your two options, because if you really care about this person, you'll wait. But if you go out and do it, then you don't care as much about them as you thought you did. Because see, sex is really just an action that has really no emotion. And I say no emotion because you can have sex and not be in love with the person at all. You can have sex with this person, that person, this day, that day, and it won't mean anything to you. It's just, you getting yourself off, or a guy getting one in. But end of the day, when you think about it, that's why a lot of the old souls, a lot of the older people, they don't say, oh, I had sex with my wife, or I had sex with my husband. They say that we made love. Because when you make love, that means that the person you're with, you're genuinely, attached to. You have a connection, you have a bond. Something that's not going to break. You guys are together. You're one, not separated. When it's sex, however, you don't have that bond. You don't have that surrealism of a relationship, because your relationship is based off of sex. You can't have that. So many people that base their relationships off of sex, the relationship is not going to last that long. Now, if it does, hey, I have no words to say for that. Because I don't want to say keep doing what you're doing, because That's really not what I'm here to do. I'm just here to speak some knowledge, and hopefully people will listen. I'm trying to make a change, but only if those are willing to make change. Don't base your relationships off of sex. Because if you keep basing off of sex, when is there going to be a time where you stop that and actually get to know the person? Some people will have sex the first day that they meet. And some of them probably don't even know your name. If they do know your name, it's just your first name. Oh, she's a girl. Her name is this. I don't know how old she is. You probably ask her later. There's so many people that are female-wise that are developing, so quickly that you can mistake them as an older person. And all because your mind is saying, oh, she look good. Look at that body. I need to go ahead and do this right now. Next thing you know, you have cops at your door and you're in handcuffs. And see, I'm trying to tell men to think long term. All because the girl may look good, it doesn't matter if the age isn't right. And a lot of men gotta stop and think. When you're thinking about, oh, let me go ahead and get it, stop and think to yourself, hold on. When I approach this female, let me at least, get some information about her. Talk to her, get her name, get her age. And yes, I know some females may lie about their age if they like you and they want to go ahead and get into it with you. But you gotta try and listen to yourself too. Really listen to your heart and really think about it. Because she be lying and she telling the truth. If you think for a second that this might not be true, don't do it. But at the end of the day, you shouldn't really go after a female only for sex. Men. Some men do that and I can't respect that. And that's just me. I keep it 100. Some men go for women just for sex, and that's not good. Because you guys that do that are making it bad for the guys who think differently about females. Maybe we want a serious relationship, but because you're using women for sex and they want more and they're not getting that, they're going to think to themselves, all men are good for, and all men want in a woman is sex. To hit it and quit it, as they say. That's not true. And I'm not going to sit here and say that it is true because I don't believe in that. There's so many real men out here that want more than just a relationship based off of sex. Are they hard to find? That's questionable. Because so many women say that a good man is hard to find. The question is, are you really looking for one? Look at the people that you get involved with. Their mentality. How do they act? How do they dress? This is the kind of person you want to introduce to your parents. Is he asking you about this? Wanting to do it here, wanting to do it there? Anyone can have a conversation about sex and be messing around, y'all flirt, stuff like that. But it's different when the action is actually happening. And that's something you gotta think about. And same thing goes for the guys. When you're talking to a girl, if you want someone who's going to genuinely have your back and be there by your side, she's not there to, oh, let's have sex. Let's do it this day, let's do it that day. Let's do it twice a day. Is that really someone you want in your life? Of course, yeah, it might be good, the first few times, whatever. But isn't it going to get old to you eventually? And some people might sit there and say, oh, he's crazy. He said it's going to get old. That can't get old. Look, be real with yourself. Because if you don't want what she's giving, you're going to go and get it from someone else. And that's messed up too. All because you're not in a relationship does not mean that, oh, well, we weren't together, so she can't be hurt. Females have strong emotions, and that's what you fail to realize. All because they're not with you in a relationship does not mean that if you hit it and quit it with them, that they're not going to feel some type of way. And some guys feel that way too because they want so much more from a female or woman that will have their back and be their ride or die. Their, let me see, how can I say this? Basically their backbone. Now, if a woman is getting hurt and she's being used only for sex, then her whole mentality is going to change. She's going to believe that's what men are there for, and she's going to do the same thing to good men. Y'all say good men are hard to find. Then maybe you need to change your standards and actually look for a real man. Because not many women are actually looking for a real man. They're looking for having some fun. And not many men who say real women are hard to find are looking for a real woman. You know, you say you're looking for a real woman, and then you settle for, you know, anything you can get. That's not good. I wouldn't say settle. If you want a real woman, fight for her. Find her. Don't stop looking till you do. But that's my conclusion on this video. I just wanted to talk about both genders, what I've seen, what I know. And I hope you guys have gotten any information out of this video. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks for the next video, next topic. Won't say what it is. You have to wait and find out. This is Terrell, Relationship Therapist Sims. See you guys next time. Peace.